Welcome to Opportunities for Real Estate Investors. I'm here with my partner, Gary Masseri. We've been working together for a couple of years now, and Gary wanted to do this podcast. He thought it would be a great idea to include you into the stuff that we're doing every single day in real estate investing, both to know and to get educated, but also to get opportunities for real estate investors. So, Gary, tell us a little bit about why you decided to do this podcast.
Well, Ginger, one of the things that we find, because in our company, we have an acquisitions department, we look at, my gosh, 5, 7 deals a day, right? And we can offer opportunities to real estate investors who want to create passive income. And I thought, what podcast or show or organization out there really brings deals, in all areas of real estate investing? So I thought, my gosh, we know all these people that do commercial, right? Apartment buildings, with the last one, 56 units, right?
Right.
And wouldn't it be nice if people got involved in a project where you can buy an apartment building for $4 million and fix it up, and 2 years later sell it for $14 million? Well, that's a real opportunity that friends that we know that we would bring you opportunities such as that. So we want to bring opportunities to all areas of real estate investing. That's single family properties, build to rent, rental properties, commercial properties, and also multifamily properties. So bringing deals to the people we're the conduits to bring you those deals and make a recording of them. So Ginger, I'm excited about the show because nobody's ever done this before, but tell me a little bit about yourself and the audience. Who are you? What have you been doing?
Well, thank you, Gary. Gary, what you're saying here about all these different opportunities, understand that we don't specialize in all these opportunities, but our friends do.
Yes.
And it's very exciting. We're always talking about what are you doing? What are you involved with? And it's really dynamic. It's very fun. So like you were saying, we have friends who are buying commercial buildings. We have friends who are buying fix and flips and mobile home parks and own mobile home parks that they've invested in forever, that are paying for their children's education. We have so many successful friends, and it's been really fun to talk to them about what they're doing. And but my experience has been in 1994. This is Ollie, by the way.
He wants to get in the
wants
show.
To get into
This is a family show.
Hey, Ollie.
Hey, he's my buddy.
So
yeah.
What was the question? No. So what my experience is, I started buying apartment buildings in the 90s, and was very successful with buying apartment buildings. I just knew how basic math and knew how to do the numbers and what things would rent for, and it did really well. I flipped my very first house in 1996, and I was one very young, just getting in there with the guys doing contracting work, painting, trying to do stuff for myself. And that's how I started. Became a mortgage broker, and started short sale flipping a lot of homes, and I got involved with different cleaning up title as well as renovations. And so right now, working retail, love helping people. Today we just closed on a 2-acre ranch in Livermore here in downtown area. Beautiful home. My friend needed to unload it, and we renovated it and sold it to a new buyer, and we just closed on that. So that was very exciting. Today, literally, we closed on that. So basically, real estate has so many different opportunities for people. Pick what interests you, and that's what this podcast is all about. Is for you, by tuning in and listening in, you'll start feeling, what is your niche? What do you want to get involved with? I was just talking to a young lady yesterday who wants to get involved with investing, but she doesn't know where to start. And there are people who are very successful. So many people are very successful. They're doctors, they're lawyers, they've got great, incomes, great, accountants, but they don't have time to invest in real estate by fixing, flipping, getting dirty. But they do want to get involved, and they want to get equity and passive income. And so that's what this show is all about, is what are you interested in? And we're going to have our friends on these podcasts. So we're going to talk to them. What are you doing? What are you up to? And what opportunities do you have for our friends out there that might want to get involved but don't know where to start?
Well, what's interesting is that both Ginger and I started a company about 3 years ago, and we ran a investment meetup group, in the Bay Area here. And so we have a lot of circles of people that are doing all aspects of real estate. So again, our focus is to bring you guys a complete pro forma of these deals. That means we're going to show you the deal, what we call a deal analysis, the cost of renovation, as well as the comparables, so we know what the values are, so you can determine, what type of return on investment that you want to make. And then we thought it would be really great not only to be a conduit to bring these different types of deals to you, but also if you don't have an investment plan or an investment strategy, we thought, why don't we just give it to you free? In other words, you can call us, make an appointment with myself or Ginger, and of course we can't do this for 2 hours, but 15, 20 minutes, we can sort of lay out some strategies for you if you want to become a passive investor, maybe a private money investor, or you just wanted to buy doors, what we call rental properties that would create, passive income. Maybe you need a retirement, and maybe you're behind on that. Do we have any strategies for that? So we can show you how to pay off your mortgage using velocity banking. We can show you how to reinvest that equity, Ginger, which is really cool, to grow your asset base and your cash flow. So all of that's going to be available to you absolutely free of charge. There's no strings attached here. The idea is that you're going to bring deals, we're going to bring you deals, and then again, you're going to invest in those type of deals, and it's going to be a really cool thing that you got a place to come to learn all about those deals. Now, we cannot take the responsibility of you making a bad decision. All real estate is at risk. So we have to do a disclosure here so we do not get in trouble. So tell them what their risks are.
Well, risk in real estate is real. Okay, market timing can be off. You can get involved with the wrong partners. That could be an issue. Mm-hmm. Interest rates could go up. What else? Those are the biggest ones.
Oh, COVID
was
a big
one, right? So there are market reversals, black swan events like COVID. Mm-hmm. So there are things that obviously can happen that can threaten your real estate portfolio. There's no doubt. We've had some issues. Of course, you cannot be in this industry for decades and not have some issues. But, and so recognize that, do your own due diligence, get a great team around you, as we have at this time. We really have a great team. We have a great team. I've had bad teams. Don't do it. Get good teams. But so those are some of the risks, and to do your due diligence, get educated, and we're here. We can, our reason for being here with you is to educate you and offer you opportunities. And then you continue your education, get better at it, and invest.
So just to add to that, we want to encourage you to go to your CPA or your real estate attorney and again, make really good decisions about investing in real estate. Now, a little bit about myself. I own REI Home Signature Properties. I'm a broker, both Ginger is a broker, and we do flips. We just closed one right now where we bought the property for $865,000, to give you an example. And we put about $400,000 into a renovation on that, and we sold it for $1.8 million here in the Bay Area. So you can do the math on that. So those are the type of deals that we have. We're always looking for private investors, that want to invest in our company and our business, as and again, we're going to bring you deals from other investors as well. So you always have an opportunity to learn more about us, our company, and who we are. We got a great big book on our website about who we are. So you can read up all about us. Our website is reifortunes.com. Again, REI, fortunes with an S.com. And on that first page, you can go to our website, and then you can make an appointment with Gary, or you can make an appointment with Ginger. You can watch the little videos there, and we're always going to put our opportunities on that website as well. So we appreciate you watching the podcast. We plan on every Thursday doing one of these podcasts. We're going to be Zooming people in from all over the United States who are going to be sharing these great opportunities in all areas. Now, I've got one on the table right now to share with you, and that is we've got a property that we're going to make an offer on for $2.2 million. It's going to resell for around 3.9 to 4.1. Now, that's a high-end property. I do luxury homes, and there's a great opportunity there. It's got a 12-15% ROI. The profit on that's going to be between $400,000 to $500,000 profit. So that's one deal. We have another deal where we have 15 properties in sort of a subdivision. We could pick up for $5 million, renovate those for about $350,000, put them back on the market for $1.2 million. It's probably a 2 to 3 year long project. So we're looking for investors that want to look at that as well. So we got the opportunities for you. It's just a matter of getting in contact with us and telling us what opportunities you saw in one of our podcasts. And we'll send that information out to you. Again, all free, totally up to you to look at that. Pick the ones that you want, and then we'll go from there. So this is Gary Masseri and
Ginger Faith.
Yeah, saying, hey, happy investing and smart investing.
And stay safe.
Yeah, and stay safe in
Stay
this
safe.
day, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we can't wait to talk to you next week. Bye-bye now.